The rejection letters piled up, each one a paper tombstone for my dreams. I was Leo, a writer with stories to tell but no one to listen. My apartment was a graveyard of crumpled drafts and stale coffee. Rent was overdue. Hope was on life support, and I was one rejection away from giving it all up. Then he appeared, an old man in a tailored suit, his face a roadmap of wrinkles, materializing in a dimly lit bar as if summoned by my despair. He offered me a contract, simple, elegant, bound in what looked like aged leather. "Sign this," he whispered, his voice like rustling leaves, "and the world will hang on your every word. The price." He just smiled. "A small token of your appreciation with each success." Drunk on desperation, I signed my name. And just like that, everything changed. My first novel, a story I'd bled onto the page, was picked up instantly. It flew off the shelves. Critics raved, calling me the voice of a generation. I was on talk shows, my face on magazine covers. The money poured in, washing away the years of poverty. I bought a new house, a fast car, and finally paid back my sister, Clara, who had supported me through it all. For the first time, I was living the dream. I was so caught up in the whirlwind of success, I didn't notice the first payment was due. My second book was an even bigger hit, a sprawling epic that cemented my legacy. I celebrated with my agent, a sharp, witty woman named Evelyn who'd become my closest confidant. The day it hit #1 on the bestseller list, Evelyn vanished. Her office was empty, her phone disconnected. Police found nothing. It was as if she'd been erased. I was shaken, but life and success has a way of moving on. Then came the screenplay, a dark, gritty thriller that Hollywood snatched up for a 7-figure sum. My best friend, Mark, who I'd known since kindergarten, was my biggest cheerleader. We celebrated the night before the premiere. He was supposed to be there, right beside me on the red carpet. He never showed up. His car was in his driveway, his wallet on the counter, but Mark was gone. A cold dread, colder than any winter night, began to seep into my bones. Evelyn, Mark. It couldn't be a coincidence. I tore my house apart, searching for that old leather-bound contract. I found it tucked away in a safe, its script glowing with a faint Maraborento Rito. I reread the fine print I'd been too desperate to notice before. A small token with each success. The token wasn't money. It was a person. Each story I published cost me someone I loved. The realization hit me like a physical blow, the old man. They can't track. My success, she was all a demonic bargain. My stories were literally fueled by the lives of my friends. Clara, my sister, called me, her voice bubbling with excitement. "Leo, I just finished your new collection of short stories. They're your best work yet. When's the publication date? I froze, the phone slipping from my hand. The collection, it was due to be published next week. 12 stories, 12 payments. I looked at the photos on my mantelpiece, my parents, my cousins, my few remaining friends, and Clara. Her bright, smiling face. The contract promised the world would hang on my every word. Now, those words were a death sentence. I'm a prisoner of my own success. My imagination has become a weapon. My words, the bullet. Every character I create, every plot I weave, erases a real person from existence. I haven't written a single word in 3 years. My publisher is furious. My fans are confused. They call it writer's block. If only they knew, I live in this gilded cage, surrounded by the ghosts of my ambition. Sometimes, in the dead of a night, I see him, the old man standing in the shadows of my study, smiling that same patient smile. He's waiting. He knows that sooner or later, the urge to tell a story, the need to create, will be too strong to resist, and when that day comes, he'll be there to collect his fee. So if you ever hear that a new Leo Vance story is coming out, don't buy it. Don't read it. Pray for the person it's about to cost to me. Thanks for watching. If you like stories that get under your skin, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tailies from the dark side. Stay safe out there.